Thank you, Em, for giving me this opportunity to learn about the clinical implication of variant. I will briefly talk about three variants which are widely known and uh, prevalent: UK variant, Brazilian variant, and South African variant, which has already been talked about. And I will restrict myself talking about the four aspects of these variants: is that infectivity or the transmission of the variant, severity due to them, reinfection rate, and the vaccine efficacy. In vaccine efficacy part, I will restrict to only three vaccines to which we have access to. That means Covishield, Covaxin, and Sputnik 5. In this study, this is a modeling study which has studied about the rate of transmission or the risk of transmission with the UK variant. And this modeling study has estimated that the UK variant has 43 to 90% higher reproduction number. R0 is 43 to 90% higher as compared to the wild type, which culminate into 82% higher transmission rate. And the rate of transmission is higher because of these five factors, which has been proven by individual studies that the UK variant have higher viral load, which means higher transmission, longer period of viral shedding, immune escape phenomena, increased susceptibility of children to the new strain, and shorter generation time, so that each infected person spread the virus for a longer duration of time. So coming to the second aspect, that is the severity of the mortality related to UK variant. We have two studies. This is the hospital-based study. All this study which I am going to talk about the clinical aspect of various variant in this presentation are actually the subset and the reanalysis of the subset of data for various vaccine trials. So this is also the reanalysis of the part of vaccine trial, where the 341 patients who were for whom the sequencing was done, 58% had UK variant, that is B.1.17 infection, and 143 were having non-UK variant infection. And they had high viral load in UK variant. In this study, there was no association with the severe disease or death. This chart is visible or not? I'm not sure whether.
It is visible. It's very well visible.
Okay. Okay. So in various age group category, we can see this VOC is the variant of concern, as Atul has already told. So in UK variant versus non-UK variant for different age category, there was no difference in the severity and the death in this study, but this was a smaller sample size, and it was a study from a hospital where all sort of treatment facilities are available. So we can go to the next study. Yeah, this is a much larger study, which is a population-based study published in Nature very recently. More than 1 million PCR positive patient sample were taken, and 58.8% had UK variant. It included around 5,000 deaths. Hazard of death associated with UK variant was 55% higher than in cases without SGTF, means S gene target factor, means S gene mutation, UK variant means. Yeah, the same continuation of same slide you see here for different gender and different age category. The baseline mortality is given in the second column, and the fourth column you can see is showing that the mortality with the UK variant is higher as compared to the corresponding baseline mortality. And this mortality is roughly 55% higher as compared to the baseline, if you see in the graph given here. Now coming to the risk of infection, another study which was based on the COVID symptom study app users. They have created a app which was installed by all the people, all the citizens, most of the citizens, and they were screening them for the COVID symptom, and for the data was extracted for 36,509 participants. It later on they have the people who developed COVID infection, the sequencing was done, and reinfection was defined as presence of 2 PCR positive tests 90 days apart. And the study found that the reinfection was not higher with the UK variant as compared to non-UK variant. So at least this was the positive outcome of the study. We can say that reinfection rate is not higher. Now I will come to the vaccine efficacy against the UK variant. Before I move ahead, I will just briefly talk about the three vaccines: Covishield, Covaxin, and the Sputnik 5, which is likely to come to India in very short period of time. These three vaccines, the basic difference, the nature, the Covishield is a chimpanzee adenovirus vector-based vaccine, which is expressing the full-length gene of spike protein, as we have learned the most important vaccine part of the virus for attaching with the receptor. Covaxin, it is inactivated whole virus vaccine, and Sputnik 5, it is again the spike protein based vaccine, which is expressed in adenovirus 26 and adenovirus 5. Just I will take 20 seconds to explain here, especially in relation with Sputnik 5, that the two doses are given at 3-week interval, and you can see here that the two different doses are actually prepared in two different adenovirus. First dose is having adenovirus 26, and the second dose is having adenovirus 5 as vector. Efficacy is maximum for Sputnik, and for Covishield 62%, Covaxin is 81%. Efficacy of the vaccine, this is the Covishield vaccine against UK variant. The UK trial of Covishield, among the trial participant, 219 patients participant developed infection and their genome sequence was studied. Geometrical mean titer in the left panel you can see was much lower. It was 58 in UK variant participant as compared to 517 in non-UK participant, a non-UK variant participant. That means the geometrical mean titer of neutralizing antibody was much lower in those who are infected with UK variant of the virus. Similarly, for different subgroup, you can see that the efficacy of the Covishield was lower for UK variant as compared to non-UK variant or the wild type. Coming to Brazilian strain, very limited information. Means information, I am restricting myself to the clinical information. That's why I am telling that Brazilian strain, we have very limited information. There are 10 mutation in spike protein, which include N501Y and E484K. They enhance the viral binding with the receptor, which support the increased transmissibility, and also reduces the neutralization by the polyclonal antibodies. So third variant is the South African variant, which also has the mutation which we have learned in Brazilian variant, and the same outcome, same effect of those mutation. In addition, we have some other information about the South African variant. This study has shown that antibody binding and viral neutralization against the Brazilian variant is lower as compared to the native non-South African variant. This neutralization, naturally infected as well as vaccinated participant had antibody titer, which was significantly low, something 3.5 to 4.5 fold lower as compared to the non-South African variant. The same information is given here in a pictorial way. Naturally infected people in acute stage, in convalescent stage, the antibody titer and the neutralization titer are much lower in South African variant. Same thing in vaccine recipient. This is basically the Covishield trial which was done in South Africa. So later on the variant was identified. So multicentric double-blind randomized controlled trial which assessed the efficacy included 2,000 participants. Among the 42 participants developed COVID-19, and for 41 genome sequencing was done. Out of the 41, 39 cases were caused by South African variant in this study. Based on the limited number of data which is available here, that the mild to moderate illness was protected 20%, means vaccine efficacy against the mild to moderate illness was 21.9%, and for non-South African variant. But in South African variant, it was only 10.4%. The important point which I want to highlight here is that this is only mild to moderate illness. We are more interested about the severe illness and the death, for which we don't have data. The number was very small, it was 39 only. But this is what we have. If we compare the neutralizing antibody titer against the virus in United Kingdom trial, Brazil trial, and South African trial, it was comparable. On the left panel in the red box, you can see here, it was something around 256. But if you compare the geometrical mean titer in the right panel, it was markedly reduced from 297 to 74 units in South African strain. So the efficacy of vaccine Covishield, which we have against the South African variant, it was not found to be effective in preventing mild to moderate COVID-19 vaccine, COVID-19. But study was not powered. It was not the primary objective. It is the subset analysis of the data. And vaccine-induced antibody neutralization activity was reduced by 4.3-fold in South African variant. So in summary, if we tabulate the entire finding in terms of clinical implication of the three variant, the infectivity of transmission of the UK variant is increased, Brazilian variant is increased, and South African variant is increased. Means all the three variant have more infectivity and the risk of transmission is higher. For disease severity, it's likely to increase the severity, which the population-based UK study has shown, but the data is not available for Brazilian strain. For South African variant, we don't have data about the severe disease. We have data limited to mild and moderate disease, and the data is very limited. The reinfection rate seems to be unchanged in UK variant. For others, we don't have any information. Vaccine efficacy seems to be effective. Covishield, we have data only for Covishield, not for other vaccines, and it seems to be effective against UK variant, but not effective against South African variant. If we see the antibody response, the antibody mediated protection in follow-up or convalescence period, it is high in original virus, seems to be active against UK variant also, but not effective or less effective against other two variants. Similarly, after vaccination induced antibody titer seems to be protective against natural variant as well as UK variant, but not the other two. And the therapeutic antibody, that means the therapeutic plasma administration, seems to be effective against the two similarly, but not effective against South Africa and Brazil, but the data is very limited or no data is there. It is more of anticipation. Thank you.